Hi, it's Jason from Eats and Beats. When people find out that we eat plant-based and pescatarian in our house, they usually end up asking me if I miss eating meat. To be honest, I really don't. I can't say I vividly remember the flavor of any meat in particular, and it's been about 20 years. And for most meats, there's usually a decent enough analog that I don't end up craving the carnivorous versions anymore. I'd argue that what people enjoy most about meat isn't really just the meat, it's the flavor and the experience. An unseasoned slab of boiled beef isn't really appealing, but a salt and pepper crusted cut of filet mignon, cooked medium rare, that's an experience. That's meaty, juicy, and dare I say, unctuous. But that's something you can definitely get without having a cow. So my wife's cousin and her husband were in town for the weekend, and since they're both steak eaters, I decided to serve seared tuna with red lentils. Enjoy.
The red lentils are going to get cooked with some roasted red peppers, which I diced and drained. To that liquid, I added some broth that I made earlier. To the peppers, I added garlic, diced onion, and some fresh thyme from the windowsill. That goes in a cold pan with some olive oil, turned up to medium, and sauteed for about 8 minutes before the lentils go in, as well as the broth and the red pepper juice. This will simmer on low, covered for about another 18 minutes, which is great because the other two elements cook fast. Here's Swiss chard, chopped stems added first, and then the greens. Chard cooks in minutes, so it's on to the tuna now. While my cast iron griddle preheats, I grind up some peppercorns to be the basis of my seasoning blend. Tuna is patted dry, and I coat both sides in the spices, which includes my favorite steak seasoning blend, but you do you. The griddle is super hot, so I add some avocado oil and quickly sear the fillets 1 minute per side, no longer or they'll overcook. We want a rare center. And just like steak, let it rest before you cut it and plate it. And there's our dinner.
Now don't go around quoting me talking about I said that calling any old thing a steak make it taste like beef. I ain't say all that. But my steak eating guests both clean their plate and ask for more. Now that's good enough for me. As always, like, follow, share, comment, and let me know what you want to eat for dinner.